Hey fellow Brick fans, DJ Bricks here, back for another review. And before we get started, as always, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you are notified whenever I upload a new video. Harry Potter specific sets will be uploaded every Thursday. And also don't forget to like this video and share it. Getting into today's set, I have a Lego Harry Potter 2021 set. It is another one of these Hogwarts Moments. This one focused on Herbology, that class. Set number is 76384. Recommended building ages 8 and up, and has 233 pieces, and like the previous books, retails for $30 here in the United States. It is based off the this particular book is obviously based off Herbology and the House of Hufflepuff, so we get some minifigures for that Hogwarts house. But let's get into the set, start deconstructing it to see how it stacks up, starting as always with the minifigures. Looking at the first figure, it is a new version of Professor Sprout. Much like Snape, it's more of a stylized version of something we've gotten before. She does use the same dual molded hair combo that we got in the CMF series last year. It is largely tan, but the gray parts are molded. Taking that out for a second, you can see her headpiece there, her head, and it is double-sided along with back torso printing. That is a new print for her for this year, and her torso print, well, it is similar to the CMF one. There are some differences, mostly with little dirt smudges going down towards the pants. And she does have gloves on, and she does come with a tan wand here, and her legs are dual molded with dark tan and brown, and they are plain, so that is nice if you want to use that for parts. But that does it for Professor Sprout for the set. Next up is Cedric Diggory in a greenhouse outfit, much like Cho Chang in the Charms class. We never saw this character in this outfit in the movie, so this is just more figure fodder just to have a character in for play. He does come with the short mid legs and plain tan there. It does come with a brown one and gloves. Same hair and head that we saw in the 2019 Goblet of Fire sets. It is that Alden Ehrenreich Han Solo head. By far and away the most interesting thing about this figure here is he has the Monkey Kid headphones here that drape around the neck there in dark tan, and it does come on the other figure here. But taking that off, you have a better look at the little what was underneath there for the torso. There's the back printing, and he does have a second face with that head. Again, it's a head we've gotten before since 2018, but that does it for Cedric. Looking at the last figure, we have Neville in his greenhouse attire. I'm not removing the headphones this time because it is the exact same print that we just saw with Cedric. Same back torso printing. He comes with a pair of scissors and the one piece in black. And his head is by far the most interesting thing about him. He's got a new facial expression there. And then on the back here, he's got a knocked out expression to replicate one of the scenes of the movie of he didn't have his earphones on tight enough. No, ma'am, he just fainted. That scene, which I like because it emulates that Seamus Finnegan head from the potion set. It is a nice face to get there. But that does it for the figures. Let's move on to the actual set. So taking a closer look at the build, starting with the exterior of the book, it's the same exact build that we've seen in the previous ones I've taken a look at. It's just recolored in tan for the main book here for Herbology. It does have the same exact yellow accents on the front cover here. You can see it's got that same Hogwarts crest logo. This time it's more decorated with stuff based off of Herbology. The book, the spine of the book here, it has a sticker there to represent that it is a Herbology book there. You can't really see it that well on my camera here, but a lot of these tan pieces here are like different shades of tan, of that dark tan color, so that's not a good look. Very poor QC there. And then the back of the book, no printing on here, but you do have those two connectors here which will let you connect to the other books, which I will cover in a separate video. But opening this up, there's a little less to take down out of this one, but you just fold this down and then you take the top of the book off and that becomes a table, and then you take this off and then you can just, and then this kind of just folds open to the extent that you want. But we're going to take a look at the side builds here first. The little table thing, top of the book, it has these jumper plates in case you want to use them when it's in the book mode. That is a new piece for 2021, molded in tan here. It's two jumper plates fused into one there, which is really nice. And then the top here just has a nice little growing table of different plants here, and couple different colors. You do get the astromech droid in that flesh nougat color, a couple pumpkins, and some nice builds there. But this one is a little faucet to water your plants with, and you get some nice fencing there. Gold faucet, a little removable bucket if you want to play it with it like that. And then getting into the book proper, this side you have two different stickers here for the interior. I love this one up top. It has the Fat Friar, the ghost of Hufflepuff there. And then on this side, on this interior, you have a little bit more of a build. You have a stick up here with some overgrown plants, which continues down into this panel. You do have the Hufflepuff crest there, and you have a nice cabinet here with some vines growing out of it. You have some nice builds representing this little cabinet, which in here you can store the book that accompanies this set, which is a black version here, and the interior of that one has a little bit on Herbology there. Again, it would have been nice to have a printed cover on there to represent a specific book from Harry Potter. But looking in there, you have a nice part of the sticker here, which is really nicely done, where it covers the interior of a cupboard instead of just leaving it blank, which I really like. You have to make sure to line that sticker up if you want to have it really nicely. And then this fold down table here has a nice 2x3 tile there. It is sticker, and it's pretty much a little leaflet about how to take care of a mandrake. And the interior here, you just have parts of a greenhouse, and the interior of the spine here, you have shovel. You have some nice builds building up the center spine there. You have another horn piece to make a vine growing out there. You have a nice little pot plant right there that you can remove. This flood lamp that you can adjust. Another one of those stylized pieces to make up a nice archway there. And then you have a door that can enter the greenhouse here. And it does have a sticker of for a warning of the mandrakes. That is stickered on both sides of the door there. So as you can see, I kind of messed up a little. You're supposed to have them right on top of each other on both sides of the door, but I kind of messed up on that one, so I will advise you to watch that. And then you just have this nice little area that you can fold however you want. The pot here has a mandrake in it. You actually get one in the set, and it has it's the same print we got last year in the 2020 sets. And briefly talking about the color choices for this build, it does work really nicely in my opinion. You got a lot of earthy tones that helps sell that kind of herbology gardening kind of thing. You get some olive greens, you get some tans, you get some dark tans, you get brown, some nice dark green, light green. It all just works together to make a really nice home earthy tone to it. But folding this back up, it folds up really easily. Those two just kind of fold into each other like that. And then that folds in there, and you can keep the mandrake in there, and it won't move around a little bit. It may fall out if you have it a certain way, but then you just fold the post down, and then you put that like that, and then that folds up, and you put the faucet on there. You had to make sure it puts on really nicely, a little bit off, because this kind of fits in here like a puzzle piece like that, which is really nice. I'm glad they used mathematical engineering for that, and that just fits on there like that, upside down. And like I said, it kind of just, that's how it kind of just slots into place there. That closes it back up. And talking about the page side of this book, if you will, it's pretty deceiving because you have this tan up here, which makes it look like a book from a couple different angles. But then you flip over to this side, you have an entire mishmash of colors. You get some grays, some olive greens, dark tan, dark brown. It's just, as I've said in the previous two videos, it's very it's not that appealing look, but that does it for the build of the set here. Looking at the extra pieces for the set, you do have the unused wand spruce, one in each color. Because this is a Herbology set, you do have a couple plant pieces in a few different colors, including those sprout pieces there. You do get an extra one of the headphone pieces in that new tan color, which is nice. An extra scissors, again a slightly rare piece. Extra stamp piece, extra horn in green, extra 3 long bar piece in green. So some fairly basic extra pieces, and some unusual and rare ones, but that does it for the extra pieces here. So looking at the instructions, it's a standard one booklet, pretty thick. Mine was kind of shoved into the box there, so the corners are a little bit folded in. Pretty straightforward build. I did find a couple of issues with it. Number one, when as you build Sprout and Cedric here, it gives them the wrong wand colors. I showed that earlier in the video with the correct ones. And then also for all three, including Neville there, they show the old style of the wand sprue there, which is interesting. But there were no other issues to speak of in this build wise for the instructions. It does take 77 pages of building, and then on this page spread you do have a cross sell for the entire Hogwarts Moments 2021 line here, and then the next pages here just has a 2-page spread of a cross sell for the 2020 summer wave. And then you have a 2-page spread of the parts inventory there, and then the back cover with the product feedback, a little promo with generic city minifigure representing that. But that does it for the instructions. So taking a look at the box, it's pretty similar to the previous Hogwarts Moments we've taken a look at. You got a nice, the logos up top, set specs on the side. You got a nice little promotional shot of the set, along with how the play features work. Minifigure call out on the bottom there. Top of the box has Professor Sprout sporting the actual size reference, and then flipping the box around, the back of the box is actually on its side. You do have a nice full product shot of the actual set scenarios you can play with it, and then at the top there you have little call outs for how the books work, along with a cross sell for the rest of the line. And that does it for the actual box. So going into my final thoughts, talking about the build here, build wise, exterior same as all the other books. Interior, I think it replicates the inside of a greenhouse very, very well. I like how all the takeaway parts are very well integrated, very compacted in. Again, exterior wise, still not a fan of that look that doesn't really look like a book, pages from the outside. How it's achieved interior wise, color's good. Stickers really, really help set the scene there. Helps really well utilization of parts there. And one of those stickers on the inside of the cabinet I really, really liked. Figure wise, it's good to get up. Give fans a second chance at getting Professor Sprout if you missed her in the CMF series last year, but she is different from that CMF. And then Cedric and Neville, kind of a miss that their torsos are generic and not for their each respective house. Again, Cedric is kind of along the lines of Cho there, where it's not really a figure character that we've seen in that outfit. It's just stylized for this set here. Quality is a big issue with this set. As I noted, several issues with the instruction manual. My manual itself was shoved into the box. That's where the stickers and some of the tan pieces, dark tan pieces I've received in this set. Not a fan of the wildly different colors there. So price wise, $30 for this in the United States. Like I said, with the other books, this is worth it if for full price if you have a kid who's fan of Harry Potter or just getting into it. Helps reenact scenes that play. Really good play experience there. Worth full price to adults too, as a display piece, because you can display these books as is. It'll give fans and adults a nice little buildable center piece there. So all in all, set gets a 9 out of 10 for me. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you think of this set, and I will always look forward to having this discussion with you guys in the comments there. But that does it for this review, and I will see you in the next video. Until next time.